it comes from China.
Donald Trump said it when left-wing reporters were deliberately quizzing him over calling corona a Chinese virus. India is going to do the same to substandard Chinese smartphones. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Piyush, and if you are watching us on Facebook, give our page a like, and if you are watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story in this video, I am here to tell you why it is the end of the road for cheap Chinese smartphones in India. Many of you must have seen Indians using smartphones of desi companies like Micromax, Lava and Carbon. With the caveat that we are not endorsing them, you may soon witness Indian smartphone markets booming with desi owned such smartphones. Reason being that cheap and poor quality Chinese smartphones will be out of the Indian market. According to the various reports, the Modi government is going to ban low-cost Chinese smartphones in India. First reported by the Bloomberg, the upcoming government order will prohibit any phone worth less than Rs 12,000 to enter into Indian markets. The move is aimed towards promoting Atmanirbharta in smartphones and other accessories. Currently, knowingly or unknowingly, Indian smartphone buyers end up buying cheap Chinese smartphones. These Chinese smartphones are products of cheap labor due to incessant exploitation of workers by the Chinese Communist Party. In China, kids are trained from their childhood for such labor, as a result of which the final cost of production comes down. But less production cost causes a decrease in quality of these phones. On the face of it, Chinese phones are loaded with features such as camera module having triple the capacity as of those phones available in the same segment. Moreover, for people who can afford phones but can't afford laptops, these companies provide large memory sizes in their phones. However, they have extremely less reliability. But they sell thanks to their hobnobbing with the Jinping administration. Jinping has virtually given them free hand to sell heavily subsidized substandard products in other countries. In spite of losses, they sell these smartphones in India at extremely low prices to crush the indigenous smartphone market of India. In the quarter comprising June 2022, Chinese smartphones accounted for about 80% of the smartphones sold under the given bracket. The reason why Modi government is keeping the glass ceiling as high as Rs 12,000 is that the lower segment has more prevalence of Chinese smartphones. In the below Rs 6,000 smartphone segments, Itel, a Chinese company, holds 77% share. Similarly, Shenzhen-based Techno holds a second spot in below Rs 8,000 segment of smartphones. The dominance of Oppo, Vivo and Xiaomi is already a well-documented phenomenon. Indian consumers buy 25% of total smartphones manufactured by Xiaomi. Interestingly, 66% of these smartphones are priced under Rs 12,000. All of these are said to be banned. Since their shares are huge, the effects of the ban will also take similar routes. Though these companies may be able to find a soft landing spot, according to an analysis by Bloomberg, Xiaomi may have to stop shipping anywhere between 2 to 2.5 crore smartphones. In year-on-year terms, the loss in shipment will be 11 to 14%. Their problems of finding new markets have been exacerbated by the constant lockdowns and related economic crackdowns in China. Chinese banks are so much in loss that it is even telling its customers that they can't withdraw their deposits. It will be a well-timed move by the Modi government. Recently, Indian regulators also took some decisive steps to put a permanent halt on their charade. Oppo is supposed to pay approximately 4,403 crores to the Indian government, while Xiaomi has to fight 5 separate cases of custom duty evasion. It is getting difficult for them to survive in India. All these companies had converted India into a Chinese oligopoly. The low pricing based on unfair competitive advantage was not allowing Indian domestic smartphone manufacturers to pick up momentum. Currently, the Modi government is prioritizing Atmanirbharta in every segment. The government has allocated Rs 41,000 crores for the PLI scheme in smartphones. The scheme became an instant hit, and in 2021, India's mobile phone exports registered 250% growth. However, it was still difficult for local manufacturers to serve their own markets, all thanks to Chinese smartphones. The move will put a halt to this.